Okay. Hi, friends. Sorry, I'm having dinner too, so I'm eating chips. Welcome to my reading sprints live. We already have a few comments, I see. Hi, Chanel. Welcome to the reading sprints, even though I literally was just talking to you. Hi, Sarah. I'm so glad you're here. Hi. Oh, wait. There we go. Hello. I'm so excited you can come and join us and hang out and stuff. I figured this would be a good distraction because I don't know about y'all, but life's been stressful this week, especially just everything going on politically. So I feel like it was just a good time to do some reading and just not think about anything outside of the books, I guess. Let's see. Hi. Hello. Hi. And hi. Oops. Why did that do that? Hi, MJ. We'll probably start our first sprint at like 10 or 15. I just want to give everybody a time to come. Let me know what book you'll be reading or books or whatever you'll be doing. If you're not reading, that's okay too. Yeah, honestly, me too. Like, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do tonight because I knew I wanted to like read. And then I was like, oh, I just do some reading sprints because I feel like we all need distractions because I've literally seen so many people say like they're leaving, like they're like ignoring Twitter and the internet because of life. So I feel like this would be a good chance, to get reading done since it's the beginning of the month anyways. Let's see. Oh. Did I do that? I don't know if I did or not. Nice. Did you? I'm so sorry. Is Akamat the first one? The second one? I'm so sorry. I'm not as well knowledged on Sarah J. Maas as I probably should be. I know Empire Gold is the last one in that series trilogy, and you were buddy reading it with a couple of people. Are you liking it? I guess is what I'm trying to ask in a roundabout way. Twitter is not the place to live right now. I'm finishing Addie tonight. I know. I like have been on and off Twitter. I've been speaking of Twitter. Let me go post that I'm live right now. But I've been on and off Twitter mostly. Like I've been mainly off, but I forget, and then I click on Twitter, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I'm off Twitter. So habits. Excuse me. How are you liking Addie? I've seen Kay finish it, and Kay got pretty emotional. And I know Chanel's taking a break from it or hasn't started it yet or something or is waiting on it. Who knows? So how are you liking it? I'm glad that you're finishing it tonight too. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. It's the second one. Okay, do you like it? I feel like that's the one that's like kind of not controversial, but like I feel like a lot of people either hate that trilogy or series or love it. Are you liking it? I'm reading Where Dreams Descend. I loved Empire Gold. Oh my gosh. Erin from Booked and Busy like was raving. Like I don't think she's read it yet, but she like convinced Kay, and then she almost convinced me to buy that book Where Dreams Descend because she said the cover was so pretty, and it actually really was. So how are you liking it so far? And I'm glad that you loved Empire of Gold, if that helps Sarah out a little bit. Sorry, I swear I'm paying attention. I wanted to get the link for this live so I could share it so people know that I am live. There we go. Let me do this just real quick and I'll tune back in, I promise. Here, I'll do that. Sweet. Okay. Undivided attention now. Let's see. I'm starting the Red Sister trilogy by Mark Lawrence. I've heard probably from Erin because she's like honestly one of the only fantasy besides Kay and Monet, but one of the only fantasy like adult fantasy readers I know of. I feel like I've heard good things about that one, so I hope you enjoy it. Overall, let's see. I'm only on 24 on page 21. So I'm liking them so far. Well, I'm glad you're at least liking them so far. A good beginning is positive, is a positive thing, I feel like. Oh, so I've been reading a lot of fantasy this year, which is not a bad thing. And I literally got done reading like 2 not intense fantasies, but I got done reading some emotional fantasies like last month. So I decided I want to switch to a little contemporary that I know is going to be probably short and sweet, and that is let's see, A Match Made in Mahandi. And it's supposed to be like this cute matchmaking book about an Indian girl who like uses like I think technology and her culture to match people up in her high school. I don't know, it sounded really cute. Chanel says it's really cute, so I figured I would give it a chance and honestly give myself a break from fantasy because I'm loving it, but it's a little emotional, taking a toll on me. Let's see. Kay loves where dreams descend. I'm reading Oathbringer. That sounds so familiar too. Are you liking it? Is it good? I hope you're liking it. I am reading Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. I've heard good things about Beverly Jenkins. Are you enjoying that? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm liking Addie. I can see why they're polarizing opinions though. Yeah, I definitely can see why because I've seen like I'm currently in the camp like the people I talk to right now are the people who love it, but I've seen like the opinions of people who aren't really big fans of it. So I definitely could see that. Especially I feel like if you've read Victoria Schwab's other stuff, if you were a fan of it, then I feel like you're more likely to like this one than not. I'm not sure though. I could be wrong because I've only read one of her books and I thought it was okay. Let's see. I'm reading Race to the Sun, Britain Digithon. Ooh, nice. Why does that sounds familiar too? Is it interesting? I don't want to say enjoying it because I know some of those reads are hard, so I don't want to assume it's a like happy read, I guess. Hello, welcome. Hi, Arian. How was your nap? And what will you be reading? I read Red Sister trilogy. Okay, it was good. The author's trash. Oh, is that? I don't know. That sounds familiar, but I'm not as in the know about adult fantasy authors. But I'm sorry that dampened your enjoyment. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what happened this year, but like, it's just been my year of reading fantasies like nonstop, which is not a bad thing. Like I feel like it started with An Ember in the Ashes because I read that and then I read Renegades at the same time, like around the same time, and I just fell in love with both of those that I just kept picking up fantasy. So it's intriguing, especially because like now like my book buying habits, like when I go to the store, I used to just go to the contemporary then go over to the fantasy. I go straight to the fantasy and it's like intriguing. I'm like, what is happening? Okay, we're gonna start the sprint at 15 too, just so y'all know. So it's interesting. It's an interesting change. She was quick to say it wasn't a bad thing. What isn't a bad thing? Oh, the fantasy, yeah. Yeah, basically. Let's see. Agenda. Yeah, Aaron and Kay have been like slowly trying to morph me into a fantasy reader, so I feel like I could also blame them a little bit. Ooh, Dragon Pearl. I know you were enjoying that, so I'm excited to hear your thoughts whenever you finish. Not taking over. Reading for Rhythm War this month. Awesome. I know I've heard a lot of good things about Brandon Sanderson, so I'm glad you're ready for that. Let's see. Race the Sun is a middle grade fantasy. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, I'm so out of the loop with books. I should be more in the loop. It's a cute fantasy. Okay, good. Oh, I skipped one accident. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I feel like middle grade, like at least some middle grade. I don't want to say all middle grade. Like a lot of it, like can just bring you some like good moments, even if it's not like intense. Which sometimes you just don't want intense books. It's pretty good. To the horse star performance during the Athens. Oh my gosh, that sounds really interesting. I might have to check that out. Especially in New Orleans during like after the Civil War. I feel like nobody ever. It's not like a common thing. Straight to fantasy hell. Thanks. Have that distinct. It's just why adult section is categorized. Yeah, it's so like it has like like YA like contemporary or YA fiction and then YA fantasy for my stores. Fantasy. Yeah, it's a transition. Dang. Not the dark side. Not all of you being fantasy readers and coming in. I pay attention to the things I know and the things I see like on Twitter and stuff or hear from friends. That's it. I don't pay attention to like what people are like all the time, honestly. So sometimes I'm just out of the loop on things. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's so sweet. I actually filmed today, and so I was like, let me actually try and look productive, I guess. Hello. Are you going to be reading with us? Oh my gosh, not you all freaking out because you're mods. To go. Not you guys having a whole conversation in the comments. Okay. Kind of the fantasy starts like we have cookies. I do like cookies, so I'm gonna probably slowly move in there then. And juice. Okay, is this a whole meeting now? All right, let's see what else. Yep. What will you be reading? But yeah, so I'll be reading for those who just came, Imagine Me to Mahandi. I'm hoping it's cute. I feel like it will be. I'm kind of actually excited. I've been needing to like pick it up. I just needed the motivation, so I feel like this is a good time for me to get the motivation to pick it up. Kay always has juice. You do. Cups and cups of it. Right? It's so cute. Like, just like I like the fact that because I'm pretty sure she's tech savvy, so I like the fact that she has a little phone here and like it's adorable. So I'm expecting this to be good, which who knows. All right, 1 minute warning, just so you all know. Is everybody good with 20 minutes? By the way, that's usually how long I run the sprints, but I just want to double check. Because, yeah. Try to be conscious of everybody's needs. All right, it's 15, so I'm going to start the timer for 20. And then we'll check back in. Okie dokie. All right, that was 20. How did everybody do? Do you like your books? How's it going? I read 20 pages and it's really adorable. I also like the fact that you really get a lot of Indian culture in this, and it's really interesting to read about too, especially when it comes to like matchmaking and what they look for within partners and stuff like that. And I actually, it's still adorable. So I'm actually really liking this, and I'm excited to see where it's going. But what about the rest of you? What have you been, or how have you been doing with it? Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, that escalated quickly. Okay, 16. That's good. How are you feeling about it? Only read 4 pages. Yeah, I saw the messages. Distracted. Yeah, Chanel. It's super cute. I'm enjoying it. 12 and then sidetracked. Honestly, can't blame you. 20 pages in. That's great. Didn't read. Okay. So full of culture. Yeah, like I like the fact that like you're immediately getting like the culture and the language, like the terms they use for things. And I like the fact that she doesn't like take the time to like explain it, if that makes sense. Like you figure it out, but like it's not like she's not like trying to explain it for you. I don't know if that's making sense what I'm saying, but I like that you're immersed in the culture and you're kind of just reading along with the story. I'm editing. Nice. How much did you get edited? All right, 20-ish pages. What are you reading? Did you say that earlier or not? I'm so sorry. I don't even know. So I edited a couple minutes. Oh, nice. 12 pages. Yeah, it's really cute so far. Like, and I like the fact that like her family is really close. Like from like I've only read the first 2 chapters, but just from the 2 chapters, I can see how close her family is, and it reminds me of my family because I'm pretty close with them. So I like that feeling too. Not Mod Squad. Maybe they're still waiting to get. Oh, so you're still waiting to get hooked in? Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit. As you get further into it, hopefully. You need to read it. So good. Where's Monet? I don't know where Monet is. Oh wait, my audio isn't in sync. Is it? Let me know if it's still not in sync. Sorry, I'm going as I am. I have no idea where my book is headed, but I'm just along for the ride. Yeah, it sounds really interesting from what you were saying the other night. As well. Okay, is my audio not in sync for the rest of you? Not, I don't really know how to fix that, so I'm sorry. If you have suggestions, I guess let me know. It might be just my Wi-Fi. We got through 24 pages, and I'm 37 pages from being done. Yes! Yes, I'm so happy for you. Are you getting emotional? Because literally everybody I know who's read it says the end makes you pretty emotional. 14 pages. I'm glad you're loving it. It's from what you said, it sounded like a really interesting book, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Still reading Addie. Yep, they're still reading Addie. I got 15 pages. My hit books even though I'm only about halfway through. It's a good cool. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about that one, and it sounds like it'd be really cute. I want to pick it up eventually. I also met the author because he actually lives near my bookstore where I work, and he was really cool too. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I'm glad it's already a new fave. It's still out of sync for me as well. Oh, dang it. I'm so sorry, friends. I have no idea how to fix it. Hold on. Is it still out of sync? No tears within a head yet, but we'll see. Well, I hope they're at least like small tears. I don't know if that makes sense, but so okay. Also, do you want to do the next sprints at 45 or 50? Okay. It's fixed. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, friends. I have no idea what's happening. I'm not technology advanced at all. All right, fixed. Cool. Yes, I'm so glad it's working. Good. Hello, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, 45 or 50, which would you like? I'm cool with either. Trying to think. Yeah, the other thing, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I felt like I would like this story too, because have you seen that Netflix show? It's the, I forget what it's called, but it's about the, okay, 45. It's about the Indian matchmaker, and she goes and she matchmakes for Indian families in the U.S. Well, I don't want to say just in the U.S., but so far the few episodes I had seen, it was families in the U.S. for the moment. I really loved that show. I don't really know, like, I think I liked like the fact that you really got immersed in their culture and learning like what it really meant for them to be like matched together, matchmate. I don't know if that's the verb or whatever. But this is kind of giving me those vibes a little bit, but of course like YA and cuter in a way. Yeah, see, okay, you know what I mean. Like I haven't finished it because I'm really bad at finishing shows right now. But from what I saw, I was actually really intrigued by it because like there's so much that goes into matchmaking, especially when it involves the family, because it's like it's not just the people, it's the family that's involved, and like especially when they look back in your like family history, and I was like, wow, that's like I love that. Like it's so intricate, and I enjoyed that. 1 minute morning, by the way. Yeah. I like why I think I watched the first like 3 episodes, and it's actually pretty good. I liked it. It's really interesting. Like I was saying, how they do it and how she like goes about like researching and finding those matches and stuff like that. Yeah. Same, like Nadia, I think that was her name. I really got invested in her story because I found her she was so sweet and genuine, and I felt so bad when the first guy didn't work out for her because I was like, oh man. But then like she got to know like I liked her story, and I liked that we got to follow some of their storylines and everything too. Cause like yeah, I don't know. I like learning about other people's cultures, so I don't know, just that like that was cool. So like the fact that I'm reading along the similar lines of something like that is like cool to me. All right, it's 45, so let's start the next sprint. 20 minutes, and then yeah, I'll check it. All right, that was 20. How did you all do? Let's see. Love Nadia, there's no person. Yes, he was the teacher. I really liked his story. I think I had just gotten to the episode where he was introduced and she started working. Like we were learning about his story. I definitely need to finish it because it was definitely very good. I can't even remember. Oh, I think I read like 20 more pages of this. Definitely cute. I am enjoying it. I think we met the love interest, and the way she reacted to him was super adorable. So I was like, "Oh, that's cute," because she like he smiled, and then she like literally tripped someone, and I was like, "That's funny and cute at the same time." Let's see. I read 28 pages. Awesome. Are you still enjoying it? I read 54 pages. Good. Is that, do you know if you're really enjoying it or not? I know it's like 50 pages. You might need more time to figure that out, which is fine. I read 38 pages and they're so good. What are you reading? I can't remember if you said it or not, but I keep like thinking, what are you reading? I read 10 pages. Nice. 17 pages. That's good. 10 pages. I got distracted. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. That happens too. I'm glad it's not like bad though, and you're not like forcing yourself to read it. Um, but I'm glad it's going okay at least. I don't have any desire to pick that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. Maybe the other ones will be better. Oops. It's okay. I just like I kept thinking maybe you said it earlier and I just mislooked it, like overlooked it or something. But I'm glad you're reading Skyward. Is this your first time reading anything by him, or have you read his other books? I love it. I don't want it to end. I feel that. That's always the best though when you're reading a book and you're like, wow, I really don't want this to end, but I know it has to. It's like the best and worst feeling. That's how I felt about Legendborn. I was like, I really don't want this to end because like it's really getting good, but I also don't know what's gonna happen. Is it a slump or do I want to maybe try picking up something else real quick and seeing how that goes. And maybe seeing if that doesn't help, then it's probably a slump. If it does help, then it's probably the book. If in the beginning, I think you said awesome. I actually haven't read anything by him, so now like since you liked Never in the Ashes, I might have to check it out and see how I feel. Oh my gosh. Is Legendborn any good? Yes, it is so good. It's easily my favorite book of this year. I really enjoyed the world building and the magic system and just like the way it all tied in. Um, now I'm gonna go into a little rant. We can start at 15, by the way, for the next sprint. It's just so good. I like the way that it's like I'm basing this off of you knowing the synopsis. Like she like discovers a secret society that's maybe connected to her mother's death. So the thing I really liked, and like none of this is spoilers, is she's infiltrating the secret society and she's learning about like their magic, and she realizes that she has the magic. So like she's learning about that. But the thing is, like the society is mainly white, so she's learning about like the white people magic, but at the same time there's some things happening where she's learning about her ancestors, her black ancestors, and so she's learning about like the black ancestry, like and the magic, what the magic meant to them and how they used it. And so I liked learning about like the dual uses of the magic, and it was cool because it like you really saw where like the history of colonization did play play a role into this, into the way the magic has been used and passed down. And it's the same like between like the black people and the white people in the story. So I don't know, I just really love that she was able, like Tracy Deonn was able to like just tie in history and like not ignore the fact that the area that they're in is majority, like is a place where slavery was a thing. And that like it wasn't just a book where it's like here's this like white people magic, like there's magic for everybody, and the white and the black people both used it separately in different ways and had different names for it. So yeah, I just went on that rant, but it's so good. I highly recommend it if it's on your TBR, because I really think you'll enjoy it. Sorry for that rant, but we'll never like I'll always take the time to talk about it. Right? They were so good. Literally, I am upset that I have to wait till next fall for the next book, because it's like the way it ended, it was insane. But like I kind of had an inkling of what the ending was going to be. I just didn't know how it was going to be done. And the way she did it was genius and was like crazy. Honestly, and I'm so excited to see like the effects of what happened in the first book, like, and how that's going to play out in the second book, because at that point, like, you know, she's going to, like, once she gets used to what happened, she's going to have like this take no prisoners attitude, and I'm so ready to see that. Let's see what else is there. Right, I didn't want it to end either. Yes, I agree. Read it. Yes, Chanel, you came into the Legendborn talk. Also, I will say for Legendborn, even like it does have the Arthurian legend backstory and everything going on. If you're not like well versed in that, that's okay. You don't need to be in order to like enjoy the story, because I definitely wasn't. So just in case that was like an intimidating factor for anybody. Oh yeah, I'm synced still. Cool. Yeah, Kay loved Legendborn too. We were kind of reading it at the same time and freaking out at the same time. So, oh my gosh, yes, please pick it up next. Not to dismantle your TBR for the month if you had other things to read, but I definitely vote for picking it up next. Yes, exactly. Like literally, if I feel like Legendborn was literally the definition of Black girl magic, and like I wish like a lot of YA fantasies were like it, but also I'm glad they're not, because that's why the story is so good, because it's so unique. Like I've never like even though I just started reading YA fantasy more this year, I've never seen YA fantasy done the way that it's done in this book, if that makes sense. Yes. I can't wait for you to read Legendborn too. Is this going to become a Legendborn stan line right now? Yeah. Okay, I would agree. You might want to have an idea of who King Arthur is. Like just a general idea, but you don't have to like know every single detail of the legends or anything like that, is what I meant. Yes, I'm so glad. Definitely let me know if you enjoy it or not, because that would be very awkward if I convince you to read this book and you didn't. But I think you will. I really think you will. Yes, dismantle. Buzzword. Y'all, this is my favorite book. I literally I will do anything. I got to sell it to someone at work, and I literally spent like 10 minutes telling her about it, and she was like, all right, you convinced me. And I was like, yes, thank you. Yeah, basically, welcome to my Legendborn Stan live. I'll just become a Legendborn Stan account. Yeah, Chanel, really? All right, we'll start in like 2 minutes. I just want to get through. Not bestie, Chanel, my favorite game. Used to lose honor rights. Yes, please do. I will be here all day, every day to hear about Legendborn. Yes. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. We're gonna sell it together. Yes. All right, we can start now. Sorry, we can start the next 20 minutes. All right, that was 20. How did everybody do? I read a couple more, 20 more pages. I definitely like the characters that I'm meeting. They're very cool. Like, I love her best friend, and her mom and her aunt are so funny. So I'm definitely enjoying it. Let's see. Legendborn Takeover. Sorry, that not a sprint. Listen, I gotta give the people what they want, and they came here for sprints. Next time, I'll do a Legendborn live show only. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you got some reading done, maybe a little bit. If not, that's okay. I'm here for reading or not. Yeah, it's called Reading Sprint. I read 72 pages that time. Hey, that's great. I'm so happy for you. We're at 35. Not nothing. I thought you were editing. I ate. Let's see. I read another 30 pages. I literally started crying over something that happened, so I had to take mine to recover. Definitely relate. That was me with Legendborn. And Reaper of the Gates, so I get it. Let's see. Reading Oathbringer. Yes, they said they were reading Oathbringer. I remember that. Oops. I'm glad you weren't disappointed. Read 10 pages. Distracted still in the book. Yes, understand. I'll probably do our last sprint at 45 if you're all good with that. Then not doom scrolling. Kay, get off Twitter. Yep, they said they are doing Oathbringer. Sorry. This is better for me though. Life is good again. Yes, food is always better than doom scrolling. Except Ever After. I love it so far. Oh my gosh, I've heard good things about Felix Ever After, so I'm super glad that you're loving it. Oh gosh, yes, I was crying. It only happened once though, and like it was just a moment where I was just like, so many things are happening, and I'm emotional, but it's okay. I made it through it, kind of. Oh my gosh, I feel that. After finishing it, I'm scared for the last book because I will say that by the end, chaos ensues, and I'm just like, what is happening? Basically. So I am slightly excited, more nervous though for that last book because I have no idea where she is going to take it, sadly. But yeah, so this is pretty cute. We're learning more just about her family and just like the matchmaking tradition. So like her family's been doing it for generations, it sounds like from what I'm reading, which I find really cool. I just started learning a little bit about like history too, they start talking about, so that's fun. Right? I'm like, dang, she really, really wants us to suffer. Just from the way she tweets, I just was like, oh, those are funny. But now that I'm experiencing it, I'm like, wow, you're really cruel, huh? We'll pick up Legendborn tomorrow morning. Not tomorrow. Yay! Okay, that's so exciting. I'm so glad. Like, really glad. Tomorrow morning. That's so soon. I really hope you love it. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you will love it. I'm just saying that to everybody, but I really think everybody will love it because it's so good. Yes, we do love to see it. Just, I kid you not, like, and Ember and Ashes was my favorite book this year, and then Legendborn came, and then that became my new favorite, like, hands down. And I knew that, like, without even finishing the book yet. I was like, this is just so good. And just the way that she ties history into the story is so well done. and it made me love it so much more. Again, I'm so sad that the second book doesn't come out until next, I think, fall. So I'm just like depressed because I'm like, I need to know what happens next because there's so many like, and the good thing is it doesn't end on a cliffhanger, but it does end on some like shocking notes where you're just like, okay, well, what does this mean for the second book? So that's where I'm at, where I'm like, what does it mean? Like, what does it all mean? So yeah, I'm just like sad, trying to figure it out. But yeah, this is a Legendborn Stan account, everybody. Um, yep. So yeah, is everybody good with starting at 45? I meant to ask, but I didn't. Not depressed. Yes, I really am. Honestly, it's Legendborn and then Legendborn, and then something else. What did I feel like I read something recently where I was like, the next book doesn't come out till next year, and I was like, I'm so sad because I wanted to read it now, but I can't remember what book that is. But mainly now it's just Legendborn because I'm like, all the things happen, but totally worth it. Definitely worth the feelings. Um, but yeah, let's see, what else do I have to say? Do you all know what you're gonna read next once you're finished the books that you're currently reading? I do not. Well, I'm supposed to be buddy reading Red Queen, so I might pick that up next after this. Going into another fantasy. I also keep starting fantasy series this year, and I'm not even close to finishing half of them. I think Ember is the only one I'm gonna actually try and finish this year, so that's fun for me. I am trying. Oops, my arm. When I asked y'all when you wanted to read it, we can start next week if you want. I'll probably finish this by this weekend, so up to y'all. I'm excited to read Red Queen though, because I know so many people love it. Sorry, I'm like blanking on my words. I'm still looking. That's okay. Honestly, are you like more of a mood reader? Because I feel like I've been slowly mood reading, like turning into a mood reader with the fact that I'm so slow at picking what I'm gonna read next. Dark Queen of Shadows. That's not the. That's like. Is that the third or the fourth book for that one? Yeah, I'm gonna try not to pick up any more new series after Red Queen. I say that, and I'll probably lie, and I'm probably lying, honestly, but we'll see. No one believes that. All right, it's 45, so we'll do our last sprint, and then I'll come back after 20 and check in with you all and see how you're doing. Also, you should be reading Reaper next. Not me pressuring you, but totally read it next, so that way you can get to the last book when it comes out. All right, for real though, starting sprint. All right, that was 20. How did y'all do? How much did I read? Sorry. I got to chapter 8. I don't remember. I don't know how many pages that was from the last time I read, but still cute. They're creating the matchmaking thing now, and I like seeing how much goes into what they're trying to create, like the different things that matchmakers are looking at, so like values and priorities and stuff like that. So it's really cool. Let me see what the chat had been up to. Okay. Before without the prequel. Okay. You should start your next book readers first, that way you're already into it. That is true. I'm a mood reader, but I'm trying to keep the sugar reading. That makes sense. Oops. I'm trying to do this. No, I went down. I didn't mean to. Dang, y'all. Okay. Flying Magic by Beverly Jenkins. Nice. This is reading Rage of Dragons and then Red Rising and Red Queen. Wow. You just planned out their entire TBR, didn't you? I think they should still read Reaper. Thank you, Kay. Oh gosh. How about you replan Reaper? I'm not starting until 13. Okay, that works. As long as you read Reaper, honestly. Right? Like, she planned out your whole TBR. Yeah. I feel like she does that too. Like halfway through Rage already. Conversation. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. An agenda. Not y'all spreading your agenda right now. She did cry. I was there. It was very intriguing to watch. Ugly tears. Plugged into Sarah J. Maas, which is really good. So I'll be like reading soon again. Okay. No, I cry in books so easily. At night, I do not cry. Yes, Justice, join us on Zoom. I feel like you would be so entertained by us and our chaos. Oh gosh. You really did. I appreciate the effort. Okay, page 109 of 360. I'm glad. That sounds good. I read 11 pages. I read 3 pages left. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Congrats, though. I'm so glad. You're almost done. You just finished. Congrats. That is something to be accomplished. Also, y'all keep blowing up this text message group. That's so great. How did you like it? Did you love it? Let me know. How did everybody else do? If you did read, if you didn't, that's okay. What were you doing? I'm gonna end the live at about 15 or 20, just so you know. Just because it is like 10 o'clock my time and I don't want to keep anybody else later than they have to. Hi! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm literally about to end this too. But welcome. Sarah, that's a lot, man. I'm so proud of you. Congrats. So Rhythm of War comes out next year, right? Sorry, I'm like not hip to Brandon Sanderson books like that, so I'm very like, but I remember I think Aaron was talking about them, so that's cool though. Um, but yeah, this is cute. I love her best friend. He's kind of adorable. Um, and I'm really intrigued to see how they do this matchmaking app because I feel like it's gonna be slightly like chaotic, honestly, but also I'm very intrigued. Let's see, 11, 17 this year. Oh, this year. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad then. You literally finished it right before it comes out this month. That's the same day the Obama book comes out. So if you like Obama, his book is coming out on November 17th. You should pre-order it now at your local Barnes & Noble. Okay, had to throw that in there. Ah, gotcha. Well, I'm glad that you finished so close to the date and you got time to kind of breathe before you before that comes out. What else? But yeah, so like honestly, reading this makes me want to join a matchmaking service, but I know it won't be the same. I also probably don't need a matchmaking service because like, oh well. But it just makes me want one because it sounds exciting and a little intriguing. But yeah. Anybody else read anymore? Or do anything fun? Or just anything? Yeah, no problem. Thank you for joining and reading with me. I definitely needed a distraction from just everything going on, and I was like, this is the best thing I could think of at the moment. So I am grateful, and also I'm so happy that you finished your book. That's amazing. So much better than me. Yeah. Thanks, Kay, for putting me on blast like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Having fun with the word generator. Yeah, I know. I can tell from all the dang text messages y'all sent. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's okay. Good night. But I'm so glad you were able to join either way. Definitely next time we can get some more reading done. Next time I have sprints. I don't know when that will be, but probably soonish. Probably to distract me more from life. Okay. Da-da-da. Thank you for coming and joining. I'm so glad you're able to get some reading done. I'm also glad you're enjoying your book. It really does sound interesting, so I might have to check that out next time I'm at work just to see. Because I love a good romance. Bumble's the super. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I like Bumble a little bit more because the women have more control. Honestly, and I kind of enjoy that personally, so I don't have to deal with people sending me stupid things, but that's just a personal preference. But they're more dumb. Okay. This is supposed to be PG-13. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Not y'all dismantling my live with dating apps talk. I love Tinder. We know, Aaron. Oh, goodness. So I will say I had better luck meeting people on Tinder than I do Bumble, but I think that's just more because Tinder is a different breed and meant for something else. I know, y'all just mental everything. Alright, so seeing as nobody else has anything else to add, I'm gonna end this live. Thank you all for coming and reading with me. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I'm definitely gonna try and do this at some point, maybe the next, like soonish. I don't know when, but whenever I have a non-working day and can like whatever. But yeah, so have a good night. And you are all sunflowers in a world full of weeds. And we will get through this week. If you live in America, you know what I'm talking about. But honestly, in general, if you're just having a hard time, we'll get through this. I know it's so stressful, but like, we will survive and we will make it to the new year. And though that doesn't necessarily promise that next year will be just as great or better or anything like that, but it's just like a goal to set yourself to like make it to next year, and we will hopefully make it through. But all right, I'm ending this. Bye bye bye.